What is cerebral palsy? Cerebral palsy, CP, is a group of neurological disorders that affect a person's ability to move and maintain balance and posture, typically appearing in infancy or early childhood. It is caused by abnormal brain development or damage to the developing brain, most often occurring before birth during pregnancy, though it can also happen during childbirth or shortly afterward due to factors like infections, lack of oxygen, or premature birth. The condition is non-progressive, meaning the underlying brain injury does not worsen over time, but its effects on the body can change as a person grows. CP is the most common motor disability in childhood, impacting muscle coordination and potentially leading to lifelong challenges in daily activities. Symptoms of cerebral palsy vary widely among individuals and can include stiff or weak muscles, involuntary movements, tremors, difficulties with coordination, and delays in reaching developmental milestones such as rolling over, sitting, crawling, or walking. Other associated issues may involve problems with vision, hearing, speech, sensation, and in some cases, intellectual disabilities or seizures. There are several types of CP, classified by the movement patterns affected, such as spastic, stiff muscles, dyskinetic, uncontrolled movements, ataxic, poor balance, or mixed types, which influence the specific treatments and therapies recommended. While there is no cure, early intervention through physical therapy, medications, assistive devices, and sometimes surgery can significantly improve quality of life and independence. Does disabilities humans get cerebral palsy gene DNA? Yes, some cases of cerebral palsy are caused by genetic DNA, with up to 1/3 of cases having a genetic origin. While many cases are linked to birth-related factors, a significant portion is caused by genetic mutations or alterations, which can be identified through genetic testing. Cerebral palsy is an umbrella term for a range of conditions, and genetic factors are one of many possible causes. Other causes can include prematurity, poor oxygen supply, infections, or injuries before, during, or shortly after birth. Genetic testing, such as exome and genome sequencing, can help identify the specific genetic cause in some individuals with cerebral palsy. Summary: cerebral palsy can involve single gene mutations, chromosomal abnormalities, or multifactorial genetic contributions, though in most cases, environmental factors play a major role alongside genetics. Title video: Understanding the Causes of Cerebral Palsy. Cerebral palsy, CP, results from damage to the developing brain, interfering with its ability to control movement, posture, and coordination, and its causes can be grouped into the three main categories. 1. Prenatal. 2 perinatal, 3 postnatal. Prenatal causes include genetic mutations, e.g., GCH1, SPR, TH, SCN8A, CTNNB1, TUBA1A, SOX2, that predispose or directly cause CP-like symptoms, brain malformations from disrupted neuronal migration or faulty protein coding, maternal factors such as infections, rubella, cytomegalovirus, toxoplasmosis, exposure to toxins, or poor maternal health, and restricted blood supply due to placental problems. Perinatal causes occur during birth and include complications such as prolonged labor, premature birth, difficult delivery, lack of oxygen, hypoxia, damaging brain cells, and low birth weight increasing risk. Postnatal causes shortly after birth include brain infections like meningitis or encephalitis, head trauma disrupting motor control regions, and strokes from blood clots or bleeding that impair motor pathways. Importantly, CP is not progressive. The brain injury itself does not worsen, but symptoms can change with growth as muscles, bones, and nerves adapt differently. Increasingly, researchers view CP as a spectrum condition, sometimes caused by external injury, sometimes by genetic predisposition, and often by a combination of both. Why do they call it cerebral palsy? They call it cerebral palsy, CP, because the name literally describes the condition. Cerebral means relating to the brain, and palsy means weakness or loss of muscle control. So, cerebral palsy is a term for brain conditions that cause problems with movement, posture, and balance, resulting from damage or abnormal development in the brain that affects muscle control. Breaking down the name. Cerebral, brain. The root of the issue is damage or abnormal development in the brain, particularly areas controlling motor function. Palsy, weakness/paralysis. This refers to the resulting inability to control muscles, leading to difficulties with movement, balance, and posture. In essence, cerebral palsy means brain-related muscle weakness or lack of control, accurately describing a condition where brain issues manifest as physical movement problems. Cerebral palsy, CP, gets its name from the combination of two words that describe the condition. Cerebral refers to the brain, highlighting that the issue originates from brain damage or abnormal development, particularly in areas controlling movement. Palsy means weakness or loss of muscle control, describing the resulting physical symptoms. So, the name cerebral palsy literally translates to brain-related muscle weakness or lack of control, accurately capturing the essence of the condition. It's a fitting term that reflects the underlying cause and primary effects of CP.